and kick me up because I did tell
me. I'm gonna allow somebody to back you up. Welcome back to That's Grace Family channel, and here we are, the family. I am Des Anna. I'm the artist. This is Desan Watson. She's a doctor, the medicine, the content creator, all of that
content creator. And this is Joshua. He's a chef. He's the basketballer. He's the entrepreneur extreme. Yeah. You know, yes, he's the male in this family, the testosterone, as he loves to say. And this is the mother of the legends. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Lady with the blessed wombs. Right. So, thank you for coming back to our channel.
If you already hit the subscribe button, you are also a part of this family.
And if and if you have not, please go and hit that thumbs up until you see it turn blue. Alrighty, let's go. So we're on this asking question series, and I have a very important question.
Especially we're in a season of growth.
Yes, and so with growth comes conversation and communication. It's a very important part of growth. And so I have a question for my family today, and the question is, what if you don't like my chosen spouse? Would you attend my wedding?
Well, for that question you set up.
I'm a juice attend my wedding?
The question I good set up on my juice done.
No, guys, comments below if you think this is a very important question to ask your family. Would you come to my wedding? Who wants to start?
Me don't come, but you're gonna know say me don't want to be there.
It is not our decision, you know. It's not our
It depends on the circumstance. It depends. If this is somebody who is it depends on my reason for why I don't like this spouse. If I think that this is a person who is going to mash up her life, abuse her and hurt her, she's going to know that I'm not in support of this marriage. She's going to know.
So you are going to come to my wedding, sit at the front row and cross your hand and make
so wouldn't she be the matron of honor?
I would want to know about the pastor. Anybody opposed to this?
Exactly. Who is going to not object?
Are you going to object? That's what I want to know.
But me did I don't get my objection already, and she wouldn't have taken it.
Would you have object in
I'm not objecting because I would have been objecting the whole planning. And she didn't receive it.
I think you'd have to have just cause. How do you know that he's going to destroy her? What is it? What proof it is that you have? So if you have no just cause, you just have an assumption or a feeling or a summarization. It doesn't make sense to even say I do.
And also that make people think that me a difficult one in this family. I'm not the difficult one.
Well, one of us have to be
You're the one who are painting that.
I'm not the difficult.
I'm happy you were the one who said that.
No.
You are seeing yourself to be
We don't
difficult.
see you as difficult. It is a thought-provoking conversation, so we all cannot be on the same side. We have to give a different point of view, right?
Just to let y'all know, we're never on the same side. We're never on the same side.
It is even for objectivity, yes.
Alright.
Sure, I know.
Let's not pose a question, and it's the reason why I end up coming back down to my question. My question would have been, do you believe that before you get married, you would need your brother's approval of the mate you choose?
Why? Because I wouldn't even reach an altar if it starts from there, so.
That would have been my first question.
Okay.
Would
I need the approval?
Yeah, do you need the brother's approval? Is approval important? Is sister approval important? Is mommy and daddy's approval important, viewers?
That's not.
Is it just your answer?
Answer the question and stop stress out.
I think it depends on why you don't approve.
No,
But
no,
we
that's
just
not- I
said,
didn't say
but we
that.
just said, is the approval necessary?
Is the approval necessary? A brother
That
approval, a
is not
sister
the question.
approval, a mommy approval, a daddy approval.
Well, we never reach a moment.
That's a one. Brother approval.
When I ask about daddy and mommy, I'm saying, do you think a brother's approval after me to choose somebody is important? That's what I want to say.
A brother's approval is important in the mate that you choose to marry. It is.
Mm-hmm.
And I would
So
say,
you will come and ask for my blessing, or you have to come and ask for
I don't know if I
It
would
doesn't-
say,
it doesn't have
Joshua,
to
do you approve? I would want to know your perspective because you're a male, and you know, there are just some things that you will have a feeling about just because you're a male. You can relate on that level, but I can't. I want your perspective, but I don't think it would be a case where Joshua, you think this guy is good for me, and you say, oh, flat out no. I'm just gonna just say okay,
I'm
done with, block him and delete. I don't think that would be. That would not be the process.
I think she would more have him around you. You see him, you two talk or not talk, and then you come
Then
and
she
say,
would know before the wedding if we approve of him
That's on
anyways.
you. That's on you. If you believe my approval is important in the mate to choose.
I believe so, but I also believe I choose what I know you guys would like.
Yes, because. Well, I'm not so confident. I'm not that confident that I'm not that confident.
Guys, so they have it say I'm very strict, right? And they have it that I go through a certain civic process with the people them son. Right? So I just feel like say, if him pass all that sim, I feel like
If
say,
he pass you, I'm approved by
I
everybody.
feel like he approved. I feel like we carry the values of the family. Just say.
I don't think it's different from me. It's very different from me because I just process things differently. I process things very differently. So I could totally see me bringing somebody around and you guys be like, no.
it happens, you know. It happens.
But I just want to know if I disregard your approval. If you ever come up, show up at my wedding.
Alright.
Me I show up at your wedding, come with your dress, but I'm gonna say I don't know, so me don't. You know what
But
face
your face
behind.
You're basically what you're telling me is that you are not
So
going to
spoil
support me.
everything.
You're going to
Yes,
spoil
and
my
spoil
wedding,
every picture, so you're not going to
and
be
I'll
in the
never
pictures.
forgive you for that.
And you're not going to be
Then
there.
I better me not show up.
You're not
Still
going to be.
spoil
You
everything.
will not be holding that esteemed position. You will have to go sit in the front seat, as she said, and fold your hands.
But you see now, this is the thing, because here's where I come from. Here's where I come from. You see, even if I tell you that the person is not good for you from my perspective and you still decide to be a part of that covenant, I will still let you know that I disagree now. But you see, on your wedding day, I am going to be the best bride. I'm going to be the best bridesmaid or the best matron of honor. You will not see 1 ounce of disapproval in my face in your photograph. You will not remember on your wedding day that, oh, this one I was making it obvious that she disapproved. You'll remember that I told you.
When you know
You remember that.
when me do one I gonna say me say the vex same way.
You will
know what I
remember
want me
that
do?
I told you.
Say or explain. It's still gonna be read as she vex because you know me not approve.
So then where would you come to the wedding?
Of course, it's there.
The reason why I ask and take it to come in steps.
Okay.
But the reason why I'm gonna ask the question is because, you know, say you get a guy, decide for you married, you never ask me, you know, he never come
Think I
ask
put
me.
somebody?
He just come to the family, the animal talk. So what about everybody else?
Most time they don't do. Most time they don't, you know.
There's a correct way of doing things.
And that would be an indication saying no regard for your family.
What
Not
must happen?
necessarily.
No,
Because
because-
that is where dishonor would come in. There's a lot
Because
of things that she'll have to
To
teach
speak
him
about
teach him also.
your family unit.
Because you know, He doesn't know who I am. He may introduce himself. Not that is apart from you introducing him to us. But he make an introduction to us as a person and say, this is the intention that I have to your sister.
So what you're now saying is that every family has their tradition and what is acceptable when bringing around
but there are some general
things, and
everybody getting into a family, you need to ensure that the family you're going into approve of you. If they don't like you, you're going to have problems.
Because I could foresee that man having a lot of problems at every family event.
Everything is you having a problem.
No, I'm talking about
exactly you have a problem.
And he have to be defending you at every step of the way.
So the same would have the family left, would have the family left, because we would come on family events, would have had the chat too, no?
I always have to choose
and he would want you to come there even though they disapprove of you, because he wants you to turn up. He wants you to feel a part, and he always going to want you to become one of them.
Okay, you will come at the wedding. But I already make my opinion be known, but I will still support you and whatever.
That's what I know that day with you to that by first.
Even when the son say if I create harm, if me tell you somebody I create harm and you decide to choose a person who might see me, that is where it comes down to it being none of my business anymore. You made a choice of your own bigger man, and that is
so
what
you're telling me say because I didn't listen to your recommendation. Like I was wanting to box me up and kick me up because I didn't tell
me. I know somebody who box you up.
There.
When you make coming out with box, no man.
No, but me not understand. No, that the brother and sister should be as tight and kick if I come and tell you now, if I come and tell you that
that's not different.
Yes. You have to decide.
You have to decide. Me can't
so
tell
what you want us
then
to
it
do?
means I never married him.
You alone can press charges. You alone have to decide.
The most they can come though. Yo, Joshua, I left that man in the store. I complicated things, you know.
Yeah, if you say you're leaving, we'll come and buy your things. But
so at the end of the day, this is your decision.
So if you leave him, and they will help, and they will come for me thing. If you not leave him, it's not on the business.
They will make a door. Come take a lick too.
No, the most we can
do. No, I'm not being intense.
Don't fight for me,
fight for you, and then you go back to him.
And then you go back, go hug and kiss him again.
And me become the enemy, him become fight for you, and you go back to him.
Listen if we beat sense now, you don't want to do sense, and they can't tell you what we are doing.
If me I come there to fight, nobody, you me I come there to fight. I mean now let's man and the person me tell you don't go to.
At every stage.
Alright guys, this is a good conversation. In real life though, my family's opinion matters. And let me tell you why my family opinions matter. My brother, my mother, and my sister and my father. The reason why their opinion matters is because they've always been there to safeguard me. Because they're a bit more strict than I am. They read more into what people do. I'm the one be like, make that pass, let that slide. I'm getting less. I'm getting less and less like that. Like, trust me. It's been purged out of me. But if I was to think back a few months or a few 2 or 3 years ago, I would really trust their opinion because I know myself. And so really if they did disapprove, I would give it some serious thought, because I think my family is very understanding and they're very open to discussion. And so if they're all having a problem, something got to be there. Like, something have to be there. There has to be something, because they're not unreasonable. Family is very open, and we've gone through many spouses, not with us because we're not married yet, but our family in general have gone through many spouses and possible spouses, and we've handled it quite cool. I wouldn't, if everything else been irrational, it would be like, so how about it irrational all of a sudden? Like, all this time your judgment wasn't good. So yeah, but I think it's a very important question for families to have. I mean, you want to know where they stand. You really want to know where they stand. You really want to know where they stand. It's something as simple as, it's like my brother saying, we'll come and take up my clothes.
Take up the clothes.
Interesting, And it's also a question. It's something to also ask if what is the case where you have a male in your family and they're the abuser. What would you do? No, my brother knows my opinion on that. I will call the police for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And if you call the police for me,
yes.
abuse my wife.
Yeah.
You know, since you know your wife alone can press the charges, you cannot press charges.
No, I can call the police for what you call it, domestic violence.
Yes, but when they come there and they did,
and she denied, and she said she dropped downstairs under the stairs without her eye, and she get one scrape last week, and she found every.
Well, she's on her own after that. But I'm just saying, if she calls and say, hey, this is what is happening, and I know it to be true, you know, I will move her out. Me will move her out and take all them things and give her. I will do that. Because my brother knows my opinion on that.
You're going to take my things and give the lady.
Listen, what I do?
If I see any merc feet,
stop.
She's not going to be the buyer sister.
I'm not going to be the buyer sister and say, okay, because she can't take nothing because of my brother. She know her stance on it. To want to work feet.
So it must be divided.
Exactly, go to the court and split it.
But it's not your decision to make regardless.
She's just saying she's not going to be the buyer sister.
If the lady is leaving with some other things.
It is not my decision to make, but just like I'm going to move out my girlfriend and she said, well, take the coach that this day I'm going to tell him to put on the truck. I'm going to tell him put that and that and that in the truck. That's what I'm saying to you. But then again, you're not a woman beater, so we don't even have to, go there.
Well, it can be a stake with me and mama have a disagreement and to say this, I'm leaving your brother tonight.
No, I don't think so.
No. That's to be a case where I know for sure, so yeah, beat her then, right?
But now if you beat her, it could have been a next discrepancy.
Bro, the fact is,
we don't believe in dissolving marriages like that. We don't believe in just taking a side. Just like that.
So
we have to investigate what happened.
Beating why taken aside. I don't promote violence against him, but I'm saying isn't sort of here black beating. I said that is when you take aside or when it comes.
No, it's not. No, we know that there are verbal abuse. We know that there are physical abuse, and we know that there is emotional and sexual abuse. We are aware of those things. So that is why we are saying, if she just comes and say, your brother is being abusive, your son is not being abusive. Yes.
Even if you know it, you just say, I'll take up my things and get the lady. No, I'm not doing that.
What
that's
what she's saying is the fact that you two live together and she's leaving and she's going to take some things. She's not going to say, now leave this house and you're going to let this house say like it is and go about your business. Just take your body and whatever clothes you have on yourself and go. When my brother come in with the vibe up, she's saying, I'm not really saying that. So she's going to leave.
She didn't say that, she will tell the lady,
she will allow ladies to take off her couch.
And when she decides to
she will allow, like 3 questions out, she will allow her to take one. That's
yes.
I don't agree still.
Well, but she's going to lay her head in the night.
She gonna need somewhere to say end of the day she's my sister-in-law. She gonna need somewhere.
Why she can't come
Then it is the same way.
But if she becomes my sister,
move your sister from
she becomes my sister,
You never see me take up the man things and can keep him things.
So what exactly were you coming for then, right?
Hold on, you mean the clothes?
Yeah, what else I need?
Then what if she don't want to leave her things? And I'm gonna leave them things then, right? What if she don't want to leave her things?
If you don't abuse the situation, you don't want a couch, you don't want a fridge, you can keep it. You don't see the clothes
flying away.
You are so right. I would probably move out the lady and leave you there with all your couch and all your belongings. You are so right.
This is what the man wants.
This is safe.
But it's more, that's not what's more just saying. She's not going to be the sister who's going to give you the right just because you are her brother. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And then this girl, this lady you're married becomes our sister,
And that make you know something. No matter where you bring your husband and the family, you could have wrong more. You're not going wrong in front time. Probably tell us you're wrong later, but you're not going wrong.
Well, you probably not say it, yes. You may not say it to in front of his face, you say it to her.
Enough time of disagreement and after me think, I have no view why you ask me. No opinion, no opinion. No, I'm not to say about the situation, how much time I'm going to get that from me. But I am saying, yeah, if it is a case when your husband, my sister not around, who is you? You decide to marry my sister in my mind. You take a queen, you marry, and you have this property. My sister can't run in that story.
But when you say sister, you tell her she need to be a better.
Yeah, and talk about it. But if he come and tell me a ball, no. I probably I'll run him when I say.
I probably could give a suggestion as to handle the situation.
And especially if you never come to me and him come and ask to my sister hand and for say so and so, this is my intention with the sister. Not him have no ground to come back and talk to me.
Most times I don't tell the brothers that, or the sisters that I want to marry a sister or a brother. The most they may do is go to the mother and the father.
That's what I say. If our brother and sister mean that much to her, you need to make sure they get a relationship with them.
Within this family, the man needs to come speak with me. End of story.
Hey! Gentlemen out there.
Alright.
Beware.
You don't have to come speak with me.
Full stop.
So you want to get approved.
So he just put him out there.
He needs to have a conversation with the brother.
Yes.
He needs to dialogue and be able to fit in.
To talk with my brother.
And it's going to be difficult though that either of you, any of the three of you getting married and only can relate to the spouse. Because this unity that you guys have and someone is to come in there and can fit in and feel comfortable in the space. You're not going to feel uncomfortable. And then it's going to cause you three to be divided.
So what about
and you don't want your spouse to divide you and
no, she just join and make it better.
Make it better.
Yeah.
That's a very difficult thing.
Then you don't think that your girlfriend need to get sister and mama approval?
Yes, maybe long term answer question then no. Long term answer question.
Because enough time.
What if we don't agree with her?
Because enough time
to
approve of females for me. That is one.
When?
And you don't approve.
When?
And I didn't say I don't approve them, but I'm saying there are a lot of times you approve female for me.
Then which female you bring up to you?
I approve females
I didn't bring women in female to you.
On record, we have never gotten that opportunity.
Approve females for you.
A lot of time you guys suggested a lot of things to not pertain.
Suggest to him.
One female.
That's right. One female in particular. One female in particular.
No more.
One. Uno.
Uno.
Still
one.
Exactly.
One.
Okay. And it has been. Oh, I'm glad you all.
And we left. And we just left it there. We said what we had to say.
That's how your head and your face and everything. Then we decided say we
based on what we were seeing or we thought we saw, we conveyed it to you, and you showed that you had no interest, and we let it go.
So we said, people like that and now get that one, yeah. Move on with life.
You guys are not agreeing with what I'm saying. No, and I'm saying there's other times where you guys disapprove of the female I'm talking to.
Outwardly.
Yes.
Instantly.
But there's not every female that I bring to you guys. I could just be speaking with the female. I'm saying, Mommy, you know, I'm speaking that late young lady. I didn't bring her and introduce you to her. That's a difference when I come to introduce you to a female. Or we probably would just the day I'm saying, may I talk to this female right now, but for me, outright, come home, especially. I'd go out of my way.
Bring her home.
For you to have a discussion or go for my dinner. That is different than our car. When you get me? Then I am at a seat at a place speaking of females. I'm probably hint to say, Mom, you know, so this is my girlfriend.
So the hint is different from carrying her home and giving her an official.
Yes, that is a total different point, and I would have come to you and have the conversation with you. Then versus me somewhere and just
same thing with the guy that's putting it out there since not having the conversation. So if you happen to see me talking to him, that's not the official introduction. So you cannot, when I vex with him, then don't come talk to you.
You never say
because that was not the official.
It's different if you can tell one friend and say, hey, this is so and so. Then are you actual, there's somebody you have planned to pursue.
Somebody who is pursuing me?
So that means to somebody that pursue now to pursue them too?
No, we're being pursued!
No.
We are being pursued, sir.
Stop. You can be pursued, and it's not
And you follow
it's not
back. Just like
reciprocated.
Instagram.
So
when you follow, you follow them back.
so be careful in what you are saying. That you are being pursued.
We accept the pursuit.
Men are always
We accept the
pursuing
pursuit.
women.
And we accept the pursuit.
So
We accept the pursuit. We accept the pursuit.
So you're not
It's
pursuing about the pursuit.
No, we accept
No,
the
we're
pursuit.
we're receiving the pursuit.
Yeah, because I can give you something, right? And you receive it. And I can give you something and you block it.
Yeah.
So when the moment you're reciprocating, when that drop?
It's accepting the
It's
pursuit.
accepting your pursuit. So I accept to be vulnerable to you. I accept to let you in. I'm not pursuing you. I am accepting your pursual.
So you're saying women are not supposed to pursue men?
If a person on the thing say we have AIDS or we have something up our sleeve or something.
I would take on a
and
role
we
because that's
too low
funeral.
and
The conversation and go out and it's again on different uncharted territory.
The uncharted territory.
It is just how it is seen. Some men don't want that.
Okay.
They want the upper hand.
No, why you look them?
Yeah.
Then Papa, why give them a hit, but after that, please back yourself way back down. Don't jump out of your lane and lose.
Ooh.
Seem to know a lot about males.
Well, let the camera. Let it be known. I don't know nothing about males. Nothing. But
So-
anyways.
Guys, you have heard our family
So this on your question.
I don't have no question. I feel I'm going to get my answer in a different way.
Well, I'll ask it regardless.
I think I asked my question. I asked you, is it important for us to approve the girl or give it a go ahead? Did you answer?
Yes, I said the same.
He said
said
yes.
yes.
He said yes.
Okay, but you don't want us to suggest anybody to you.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Although I'm fully aware of finding my own mate.
You're fully capable of pursuing. Okay.
But all we
I
did.
always said men is always pursuing
All we did is
women.
give him a suggestion.
But I'm talking about what about reciprocated one?
Well,
Was I drop in? I'm gonna say the conversation again on uncharted territories.
yeah, because we're seeing the receiving.
It is
different.
not seen as ladylike for a woman to go look man.
Wow.
I would
Even
just want to know
though
what.
if people would say no, yes, go ahead, you can do it, but it is more acceptable when the man do the pursuing.
I say to each his own. And I say that
Good
because
job.
there are
Good-
so many
good
different
point.
types of men who have so many different experiences
Good point.
that are receptive to different approaches. And I think what it comes down to is what it is that you want, what type of grounds you want to set for your relationship. There are some men
And what do you want as a
they
person?
don't
Sorry,
they,
an
you know,
individual.
they don't mind that you come to them, although I would not be one of the ladies that would be a successful candidate because I wouldn't come to them. But some men actually appreciate that, and I've heard some men blatantly say it, listen, I don't mind, it makes my job easier, at least I know she's interested and I can take it from her.
And let the record state that it's not based on gender.
Yeah,
You can also, if a female, there's some female like to pursue as a male.
Some
pursue.
women,
And it can be done both. Everybody have a preference based on an individuality,
Well, don't let
but
me
not
take her in.
gender.
yeah,
This is
some
a
women like some women like to pursue, but you see, for me though, I'm not going to know when to switch. I know my role and I stay at the sunset. Me stay in my lane. So it's either me I pursue or me not pursue.
So question, don't you like when a man pursue you? Especially when you're accepting the pursuer?
Yes, when you want them to pursue you, yes.
Now imagine how you feel when you're accepting the person. How do you believe it will be reciprocated when you're pursuing him?
Well, if it's a man who love woman to pursue them, he
But
will
then
love it.
it's how you
But if
look
it's
at
a
it.
man who don't think the woman must pursue,
We never say we not show interest. I think I'm mixing up
Interest with pursue.
Those are very strong words.
But
And
they're
I've been asking
different.
what you're saying. You're accepted.
So I'm showing you interest, But
and that's how I receive your pursuit.
Yeah, by showing you interest that I receive whatever it is that you're pushing to happen.
To give you hints that yes, I'm into this. Yeah. So you know, okay, so you say something one time, and based on how I react, you realize that she was cool with this.
Yeah.
I can say something else. You know, you call one time, and based on how I respond, you know, okay, I can call again. You understand?
So my aim is it's like when you're playing a game and you're trying to pass the different levels, and after you pass one level, it's a way you've leveled up. That's my role. Yay! You've leveled up. So I'm giving you the go ahead to say yeah. So yeah, good. And you know, as I go on, you get some more gems. And you know, you get a different sword depending on which game you're playing, right? You get level up. You get top up. Alright guys, we can't talk about everything tonight. We have to pause right here and come again when everybody's in a good mood to speak about these things. But we hope that we would have touched on some very important topics that you two can go ahead and have with your families. Alright guys, remember to check us out on Instagram, That's Grace Family. Please, we're begging, we need to get up those follows. So go on Instagram and like the Instagram page, That's Grace Family. And also on Facebook, same thing, That's Grace Family. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So whenever we post, you know. Alright guys, you've just watched.
And remember to comment. We need your comment, we need your feedback. We want to know what you think, how you're feeling. So we know if it is that you're enjoying our videos and how we can improve on our videos.
Yes, and give us some suggestions. And if you want us to talk about.
Yes.
In family talks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Can I just keep it as the children? Remember we had started the children already? Remember when we started the children?
This is our family children.
So we'll just continue the children room. There you have it, guys. You've just watched That's Grace Family.
If I'm not going to my bed.
Somebody take me out.
Take me out.